Good evening, I'm Jackie Spate. Fiji Labour Party leader Mahendra Chaudhry has hit out at allegations that he's using the party as his personal property. FLP stalwarts Felix Anthony and Daniel Urai have quit the party and in doing so have exposed a so-called long-standing rift. Chaudhry has rubbished all allegations, saying he's only ever worked for the people. Roland Koroy reports.
Felix Anthony is adamant he's speaking on behalf of the Fiji Trades Union Congress and he's still a member of the FLP. He's not pulling any punches.
The Fiji Trades Union Congress did not form this party for Mahendra Chaudhry or his son. It was for the workers of this country. And today, we have no worker representatives on either the management board of the party or the executive committee of the party.
It's typical of Felix Anthony to make these kind of accusations when he's in a corner. And I don't give it any prominence at all.
Anthony goes on to say that Chaudhry has surrounded himself by those who would back him up no matter what.
It appears that the leader of the Labour Party does not wish to have anyone within his ranks who are able to think for themselves or speak for themselves. All he appreciates is people who simply say yes to everything he has to say.
As party leader, I must take the leading role in the affairs of the party. And I'm an elected leader, just like he's elected leader of the Fiji Trades Union Congress.
This isn't the first time the FLP has faced an internal crisis. Some years ago, Krishna Dutt and others led a revolt which eventually failed.
We have made all the effort we possibly could to keep the party intact, to try and bring about changes within the party in an amicable manner. And I think the delegates' conference on Saturday was very much the last straw.
No, that's his view. I think one needs to ask the people on the street what they think of the Labour Party. Felix Anthony can have his views, they're not important.
The trade unionist claims the only way to save the FLP is for Chaudhry to surrender all power.
I think it's time for him to go. He's overstayed his welcome.
Chaudhry has to deal with detractors from amongst the ranks, but all attempts have been unsuccessful. Chaudhry says the Labour Party stands firm and will continue to do so until elections in 2014. So how will this rift be patched up? Will a new leader emerge from within the FLP, or will the status quo remain? Roland Koroy, FBC News.
And the political punches are still flying. Mahendra Chaudhry has defended himself, saying Felix Anthony's outbursts are a case of sour grapes. Roland Koroy again.
Mahendra Chaudhry claims Felix Anthony is acting out because he didn't make it as an office bearer for the FLP.
It is all very good now, having not got the support, having not even been considered for a management board position, to make all these accusations. But as of up till last Saturday, one should ask Felix Anthony, how many letters of protest did he write to the Labour Party or against the Labour Party? How many times did he raise this issue openly, anywhere, publicly or else privately elsewhere? And what has he done about this?
Responding to questions about his involvement with the FLP, Rajan says he's been a party member since 1992.
Felix Anthony is at best a wailing banshee, right? He is nothing as far as I'm concerned. You know, in terms of politics, he's a chihuahua. That's what he is, and I will say that openly to him, right? He talks a lot. Yet his bark is worse than his bite.
He's even gone as far as challenging Anthony to a public debate.
I'm prepared to take him on, right? So, and I'm not scared of Felix Anthony or Daniel Urai. Right? They were members of the party, they consented to everything up till last Saturday.
According to Mahendra Chaudhry, his relationship with his father, the FLP leader, remains professional within the party. He says in no way have father and son rallied to keep control of the party. Roland Koroy, FBC News.
A mosque in Makoina, Sinu has been desecrated. Worshippers found the mosque vandalized this morning and say this isn't the first time it's happened. Fusita Kote Wasawasa has more.
This graffiti was allegedly sprayed by youths who hang out near the mosque every night.
A lot of time they write things like this here.
In previous incidents, the mosque has been targeted by thieves. People who come for prayers have found their shoes stolen from the doorstep of the mosque. During Ramadan last month, men were disturbed during prayers.
Shoes normally every once in a week or 2 in a week, a lot of people's shoes when they come for prayer here, the people come and take it away. This year they have thrown some stones on the roof. And, wow.
The mosque is in a heavily populated area. There are homes nearby, but no one knows who's responsible for terrorizing the worshippers and vandalizing the mosque.
We have reported the matter to the police, but the police never take any action until now.
Director Police Operations, SSP Rusete Tundravu, says officers investigating the matter have been directed to revisit the mosque. Patrols in the area are likely to be stepped up. Posito Kotuwaswasa, FBC News.
The new leadership of the Methodist Church will work on rebuilding its relationship with the government. This is one of the main commitments from the 3-day annual general meeting. Earlier today, Reverend Tevita Nawandra was elected General Secretary. Apisolome Doka reports.
The Methodist Church in the past hasn't seen eye to eye with the government. It was seen as a political tool to resist the Bainimarama government in 2006 and the following years. Now that perception is going to be removed.
That is the third part of what I think is important, the relationship locally, especially with government. We need to improve on that, and so far all my attempts have been focusing on that.
The church also wants to review its constitution and have a new document ready by 2014. And with no more Solevo or fundraising during the Mosque Vandalized, the church has also devised ways to tap into its other resources.
We need to use as part of our stewardship to God our land, so that it may be it can enable us to serve our people better.
The election of President Reverend Tuikil Kilawangai Ratu and Reverend Tevita Nawandra as General Secretary are also significant. It's the first time the two senior posts are held by people from the same village. Mosque Vandalized ends tomorrow. Apisolome Doka, FBC News.